That's what I always say is the difference between a father and a teacher. Teachers will shame others. This is the example I've often used. Here's a student, for example, who doing poorly in mathematics, and there's something the teacher's been explaining. Everybody in the class has understood except one 10-year-old boy. Maybe this is third, fourth standard. And he says, "Teacher, I don't understand yet." And the teacher gets fed up. "How long am I going to sit here trying to teach you? Everybody, you're keeping the class backward. Get out of this class, go and join some other school. I don't want you to come here again." That's a teacher. Because he's interested in the advancement of the class. He gets a salary. And he wants to get good results. He doesn't want anybody to fail and get him a bad name. That poor boy goes crying home. And his father says, "Son, what happened?" He says, "Daddy, I can't understand this. I'm not being stubborn, I just can't understand. I'm not so intelligent what to do." And Daddy says, "What is it, son?" And he explains the problem. Daddy says, "I'll teach you." And he sits with him for 1 hour, personal tuition. And the child says, "Daddy, I still can't understand. I'm sorry. Sorry to waste your time." And the father said, "No worry, son. Tomorrow is another day. We'll start again tomorrow." Tomorrow comes, the child sits with him 1 hour. "Daddy, please be patient with me. I still can't understand." "Son, I will not give up. If it takes me a whole year, you're going to learn this." And he sits with him, and a few days, one day the boy's eyes brighten. "I got it." And the dad is thrilled and the boy is thrilled. This is a father. You see the difference between a father and a teacher? We don't want teachers in our churches. We want fathers and mothers. We want you to be like that to your own children. Not fed up with them because they did something wrong for the 1000th time. Tell them, even if you do it wrong 10,000 times, "My dear girl, my dear son, I love you. I'm your father, I'm your mother. I'm determined that you will learn to do it right. God's appointed me as your parent to make you perfect before you leave my house and set up your own home." Do you have that attitude, or do you just criticize and say, "I don't know, I'm fed up with my son. How long I've been trying, how long, fed up with my daughter. She doesn't listen to me." I remember one mother once came to me. She used to be with us. The family has left CFC now. It was not in Bangalore, another place, came to me and said, "Brother Zac, please pray for this son of mine. He doesn't study properly, he doesn't get good marks." I said, "Sister, I'll pray for you, because I think the problem is not with him." Imagine humiliating a son like that in the presence of someone whom he respects and whose opinion he values. I prayed for the mother, I never prayed for that son. I believe the problem very often is with parents. Sure. We discourage our children so much because if they lack intelligence, brother, sister, it's because you lacked intelligence. They got your genes. Don't blame them. It's like one son who said, "Do you know Pandit Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India? Son, when he was your age, he came first in the class." The son said, "Dad, when he was your age, he was Prime Minister of India." That was a smart son. So this business of comparing your children with other great people or other children is all foolish. Don't despise anybody. Don't despise your children. Don't despise people in the church. Love them.